morning, everybody. Hope you are having a good day. And if it's not a good day, then sorry. And I just hang in there and know that we're rooting for you. This morning, it's just been a fabulous morning for me. I was able to talk to my amazing friend, so amazing, so dear. We actually call each other, she's little sis and I'm big sis. And she's just, I love talking to her. She just makes my life and my day brighter. Also, so I was able to talk to her a couple of hours, and right now I am just chilling out on the couch and working on the vlog, editing the vlog, and then starting this vlog. And let's see, anything else? Oh, also, happy CRPS RSD Awareness Month. Today kicks off CRPS RSD Awareness Month, and I think it's also Epilepsy Awareness Month, Diabetes Awareness Month, or Type 1 Diabetes Awareness Month, I think. Anyway, but I will be talking a little bit today and other days this month about what CRPS RSD is and how it affects me and how it affects a lot of others. It's really an underrepresented disease, and it's not really well known by a lot of physicians. There's not a lot of specialists either, and there's a very little research that's been done in regards to it. And it's considered one of the most painful diseases in the world, and it's also nicknamed the suicide disease because of the high rate of suicides by those afflicted by it. So it's something that obviously because I have it, I feel very strongly about bringing awareness to it because of that, and awareness to it because of the lack of awareness out there about it. So, anyway, I just wanted to say that, and yeah, welcome to the day. So, lady was on she wasn't on the floor, but she was off the couch, and she came up to me and licked my hand, which is seizure alert. So I thought I'd show you all that again. Hey, Lele, check. And so she has to lick. Thank you, baby. Good girl. Cuddle. And this is response. Cuddle is the response. So the alert is she paws my hand and has to lick the palm of my hand specifically, not the fingers, the palm. And the response that I have her do is either cuddle, which is to be right next to me, or cover, which is to put half of her body on top of me. So anyway, I am going to sign off so we can take care of this and FaceTime John, since my seizures are an HAE trigger. I FaceTime him while he's at work, so that way if I am to swell, I start swelling, he is able to, and he's really close by, so he sees that, and he's able to get here within a good amount of time, and his work's super understanding about it, and he reconstitutes and administers the medication. So I'm really fortunate to have such a good setup. So anyway, signing off for now, and talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it's a little bit later, and John and I have just finished dinner. It was delicious, babe. Thank you. You're welcome. And he's going to be working on his part of the vlog here in a second, and I need to change my port dressing as it's come a little loose. Seriously. It's wow, really? So it's come loose on this side, And because this is a needle that goes into a device that has a tube that goes to the
Part of matter.
yeah, heart, basically, not into the heart, but just outside the the chamber of the heart. You generally don't want dirt and gunky stuff to get up there because that could be, pose a problem like infection. So to avoid getting an infection, I have to change this, and I'll be doing that in just a minute. I have a dressing change kit. And then every day that I'm accessed, that we don't use my port or put medicine through it or anything like that, I have to flush it. So that's just, fact of life with a central venous device like a port or a central line or whatever. So yeah, you guys get to watch that. That's just kind of a part of my everyday life, is just making sure that's taken care of. And I don't call the nurses the home health line for this because I'm able to, it takes me time, but I'm totally able to change the dressing myself. Now, when it comes to, if the needle comes loose or anything like that, we would call them to have them reaccess me. But this kind of thing, I can handle. And so yeah, I'll be doing that.
Star Wars! New trailer.
He just found out, yeah. We're pretty big Star Wars.
That's like third trailer.
We like our Star Wars. It's kind of a
Jedi time end. Luke say so. Hulk like a raging fire.
Thor like
tiny fire.
Hulk has feels.
Hulk smash.
Yeah. So anyway, hopefully he'll be able to stay focused so we can, wrap up this vlog thing. But I just wanted to, I hadn't done it, I meant to do it earlier today, a little bit about CRPS, RSD, complex regional pain syndrome, reflex sympathetic dystrophy.
She subscribes to a lot of conditions.
I don't subscribe to them. They kind of subscribe to me, and
so it's
I have to kind of deal with it. I think that's a more accurate. At least I feel it's more accurate. Anyway, since it's Awareness Month, I'm going to be talking about it. And this Friday, that's in 2 more days.
Friday.
I will be getting an infusion to help treat the chronic pain that is associated with CRPS RSD. So anyway, CRPS RSD is a progressive neuroinflammatory, also categorized as a neuroautoimmune condition that is characterized by constant, intense neuropathic pain, meaning nervous system. So I am in constant pain because what happens is the nervous system and brain are set off and act as if my body is in constant pain, like there's an injury and it needs to
react really strongly, and all the chemicals that your body produces to deal with an injury, my body is always producing, and that causes problems with what's called neurogenic edema, or swelling, basically inflammation, sometimes extreme inflammation, extreme blood flow issues. So sometimes I will have like my feet will turn, if I'm in a flare, like my foot or my feet will turn purple, really, really red purple. He's seen this. Eggplant purple is the darkest purple I've gone so far, and hopefully I won't discover any other shades.
That means she's ripe.
Yeah, something like that. It causes neurological issues like my dystonia, which I have contractures in my hand that have permanently disabled my right hand, which is on my hand. Anywho, so it is a very unusual disease. It behaves really, what's a good word for it? Unpredictably?
Kooky.
Kooky, yeah, kooky. My CRPS, sometimes it stays in a limb. When I first got CRPS, it was from an ankle injury, and it stayed in my right foot, ankle, lower leg, and then I got into remission, and I had remission for a long time, meaning I didn't need any medication to manage pain. I wasn't completely pain-free, because I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so I've always had issues with pain and injuries because I get injured so easily because my soft tissues are fragile, blah, 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 blah. But in 2013, the year I got mono, and that set off a lot of comorbidities with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome to act up. I had a relapse from an Irish dance ankle injury, and it went completely central sensitized, which means my central nervous system is perpetuating these pain signals. It is inflamed, and it sends signals to the brain, and the brain sends signals back, and it causes me to be sensitive to touch, so certain fabrics. The pain that I experience is more intense. Why did you do that? Why did you say that? I'm gonna have to edit that out. All right, let's go back real quick. So anyway, it's like I said before, it's not a very well-known condition. A lot of people are in constant chronic pain and not believe. They're called crazy. They're told that their pain is because they have psychological problems. And so that's why I'm saying all this stuff now, because I think it's really important that people with chronic pain are seen, are heard, we're understood, and we're not seen as drug seekers, drug addicts. I, for one, am not on any opioid medication, and there are some people with CRPS RSD that are, and that's because it started due to an injury. So they have this injury that's never fully healed, and so that might be a necessary treatment for them. And so anyway, I just want to get that out there because I feel it's really important that we're seen and we're heard, and because chronic pain is kind of an awkward thing for a lot of people to talk about, and a lot of people, there's a lot of shame, I think, with, not for everybody, of course, but I think there's a lot of shame that people feel about having such intense pain, and you don't think you're going to be believed. And I know, for one, I don't say a lot about my pain because I don't want to be seen as dramatic. Or what were you going to say?
Nothing important.
So anyway, that is just a little bit of what CRPS RSD is, and I'll be sharing a lot about what CRPS RSD is for me. It's different for everybody, of course, because we're talking about the immune system and the nervous system and the brain. And when things get crazy with those stuff, like the rule book goes out the window for sure. We've definitely found that out firsthand many times.
She is very correct.
Yep.
Rulebook out window. With CRPS, rulebook writes you.
I like that actually. Rulebook writes you. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good one. Good one. You're funny.
Yeah. I would agree in it.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, we are going to wrap it up. Get on to our late night TV.
And then we shall
Pre-bed.
watch Star Wars.
Oh yes, first
The
Star Wars trailer. That is extremely important, and then we go to our late night pre-bed routine. So yeah. You have anything else?
Good night, vlog.
We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Good night.